Hello, I am Jamal, and in this video I'll be demonstrating some inertia demos. And before I begin, I'd like to explain to you what inertia is. Inertia is basically the concept that an object in motion will want to stay in motion, and an object at rest will want to stay at rest. So to get a better grasp on this concept, I'd like to just jump straight in. For our first experiment, I have an index card, a coin, and a mug. Now watch what happens when I flick the index card very fast. Did you see that? What had happened was the index card flew fast, but since the coin was already at rest, it fell straight down due to gravity. So concluding that inertia, which is an object at rest, will stay at rest. Next, we have a coin sitting atop a jar top and a cup. Now watch what happens. Same concept as the mug and the index card with the coin. But watch what happens when I pull the top really fast. Did you see that? The coin fell to the bottom, just like how when I used the index card, when I pulled it really fast, the coin was already at motion, so it fell into the mug, and over here it fell into the cup. Next, okay. Now we have this next demo, so I have to zoom in so that you can precisely see what happens. So I have a knife, as you can see, and I have 4 pennies stacked on top of each other. Watch what happens when I strike the penny really fast. What happens is the penny on top, since there were 4 pennies, every time I flick one off, one falls on the bottom due to inertia. All of them are at rest, but then once I move the one at the bottom, all of them fall, and so on and so forth. Okay, now I'm going to show you a demo that involves with inertia going vertically instead of horizontal, like the past couple that I've been showing you. So see this apple and the knife. So I'm gonna throw it straight down. So the knife and the apple are moving at the same direction. But look, I'll do it again. As you can see, the apple slid down the knife. This is due to inertia. Since the knife stopped, but the apple was still in motion, the apple kept on moving, which is also the concept of inertia, that an object in motion will stay in motion. For the next couple of demos, I will need the assistance of my little brother. So here he. Oh, Junior.
Hey.
Okay, so what I need you to do is pull that paper really fast. 1, 2, 3, go! Oh, and he did it. Nice job. So the previous demo that my brother just showed shows inertia because since the mug of water is on top of the paper, when I pull it really fast, the mug doesn't want to move because an object at rest stays at rest. So when you pull it really fast, the object stays in motion, and it differs from the index card because that one, the coin, had something to fall into, but since the table was right underneath the paper, it was so thin it did not move. And I have a more bigger experiment that I did of that coming right now. And there we have it. Here again is my brother, and here is me. Obviously, we are a bit different in height, but that's fine. I still love him. So, Junior, push me. Okay, push me again. Okay, so you see, the way when he pushed me, I moved back a little bit. Now watch me apply that same force on him. He was pushed a lot. This was due to our difference in mass. He had more inertia since he was smaller. But since I was bigger and we put the same amount of force on each other, I did not move, but he did. Now I will demonstrate what happens to objects in a car, with the chair simulated in the car, when it's in motion and it stopped. The object being my brother. Okay, are you ready, Junior?
Yeah.
Ooh, and then stop. So you see that? He fell because he was already going in one motion. Even though this fell, his body still wanted to go with it. Lastly, here we have a more daring inertia demo, a lemon atop a glass of water. I originally wanted to do this with an egg, but I left the egg left and came back and found out someone cooked with it. So now let's get started. Whoa, there was a spit splash there, but we got the result we wanted.
For mid-career professionals in the fields of business, cybersecurity,